Hello guys, good day and welcome to a brand new video on Delight's bag collection. So me here again. So the video we'll be doing today, of the things we'll be talking about on the video today, is thread for bag making. So if you know you are new here, before we start, if you know you are new here, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. When you subscribe, click the notification bell so that you get notified anytime we upload a new video. Please make sure to like as well. Leave a comment in the comment section down below on what you think on this video, and make sure to share this with your friend. So without no further ado, let's dive to the video we'll be making today. As you can see, I have so many thread here, so we'll be talking deeply more about thread, bag making thread to be precise. So guys, let's dive in and let's keep watching. So welcome back guys. So as I said, we'll be talking about thread today. So we'll learn all about different kind of thread you can use in bag making, and why the weights, material and text design are so important in this thread we'll be using. So as you can see, I have just few thread left down. I have these are of the same type, these two are of the same type, and these are of the same type. So on this video we'll be talking about the weights, the material and the text. So let's keep going in the video. So the first thing we'll be talking about on this video is the material type. As you can see, under the material we have cotton, we have nylon and polyester. And let's start from the cotton. As you can see, this particular thread you are seeing here, this is the multi-purpose thread, and this is the cotton, 100% cotton. As you can see, I hope you guys are seeing it clearly. So this is 100% cotton. So this is cotton among the thread. Then the next one is we have our nylon. This is the nylon. As you can see, is even written here. This is 100% nylon. This is the nylon of it. So and this is how thick it is. So this is it. We'll dive into talking more on that. Then this is the polyester thread, which I mainly use in my bag making. So this is the polyester. So the next thing we'll be talking about now is the weight of the thread. So if we are talking about the weight of the thread, you will see on some thread, like most of these are Nigerian made, so they are not big. There's no way they write width or maybe the text on it. But if you buy a foreign thread, or maybe foreign produced imported thread, if you are in Nigeria, if you are watching this video, if you buy imported thread, you see that there will be some may carry the weight. So all purpose thread, which are like 40 widths, you see 40 WT, 40 width or 30 widths. So this means on this width means the higher the number, the thinner the thread. So it's just like the way this thread is now, this particular one to be precise. So you see this is much thicker than this. As you can see, the nylon is much more thicker than the polyester. You can see side by side, and the polyester is more thicker than the full cotton. So if we are talking about the width, the higher the number, the thinner the thread. So and under the width we have like jeans thread and upholstery thread. The jeans thread is 30 width, while the upholstery thread is 20 width. And for you that don't understand, the upholstery thread are thread that are used for car seats. Those car you see, the thread they use in sewing it, those are upholstery thread. Or maybe the chair or sofa you use at home, most of the thread they use in sewing it, those are the upholstery thread. Then we have our jeans thread, the jeans you wear, you know, everybody is used to that. Those are the jeans thread, and under it, that's where we can find our widths, which are widths. The jeans thread is 30 widths, then the upholstery thread is 20 widths. And I said earlier that the higher the number of the thread, then the thinner the thread. So that is it for width. So now let's talk about the text. So if we want to talk about text on this, you see on some thread, if they want to label it, you see TXT. So that is the thread, that's the text. So on the text now, here we say another way of saying width, but in relation to its strength per stitch. So it's another way of saying width, but in relation to its strength. So which means that's where something like this come in. As you can see, this is a much thicker thread and it's much stronger. You understand? This is much stronger. This nylon is much better and stronger than the polyester, while the polyester is much stronger than the cotton. So in this text you see something like 90 text 90, you see something like text 70. Then we have text 90s which are bounded polyester, which is something like this. You understand? If it's foreign thread, you see it will be written on it that like the way this size is now, which is 210D, which is in Nigeria, if you want to buy this, we'll say this is size 3, while this one is size 6. Then we have something that is bigger than this, we have it in size 9, this is size 6. So if it's foreign thread you are buying for this polyester, this is text 90. And if you are talking about width on this text, it means that on the polyester, so as I've said guys, I say this is our polyester, which is text 90, bounded text 90. So and this text 90, this is great for bag making, both for this text 70, which is the bounded nylon thread. So the text 90, they say it's much thicker but can split at end. You understand? It's thick, but compared to the cotton we are talking about, but it can split at the end, just like the way it is now. Autofocus, you see the way it's splitting, but you can use your lighter to burn this when it splits. The same thing applicable to the nylon, it splits as well, but you can use your lighter to also burn it. Both of them splits compared to both of them split at the end compared to the cotton. The cotton does not split, as you can see, but the cotton has something like a thread on this I would say foam on the body. As you can see, this is the full cotton. So now the nylon thread does not split quite as the polyester, and it's more stronger and thicker than the polyester. And as you can see, I've said it earlier and I've showed you, this is the nylon thread, full nylon, and this is full polyester. And as you can see, side by side, the nylon is much thicker than the polyester. If you guys can see clearly, this is it. This is the nylon, this is the polyester. And what we are talking about the splitting is, as you can see, the polyester splits quite faster than the nylon. If you check the nylon there, even the mouth hasn't split yet, but the polyester, in the case of polyester, it has started splitting. And this splitting is not a case. You can use your lighter, or if you have a laser thread burner to burn the mouth, or you can use your scissors to just cut it. So that is that. But other than that disadvantage, there's nothing more on this thread. So the advantage is that both of them are very good for bag. Like if you want to sew a bag that is like 50 pounds, you can use this particular two thread to sew it, compared to this cotton thread. If you want to make a bigger bag, like a traveling bag, let's say a traveling bag, these two thread, the nylon and the polyester, are the best choice you can go for. But you see the cotton only goes to if you want to sew like a vinyl small purse or a Ankara small purse without the mako, you can use this, but it's not advisable. I prefer to even use this much better, the polyester. That is what I use on all my products. If you get anyone and check, you see that is what I use. So guys, from what we have been saying from the beginning, I hope this video have helped you out on the thread choice making when you want to make a bag. It's good for bag as well. You can also use it for bag, but for beginner, when you are starting, you can use this because this is quite expensive. compared to this. So you can start using this to just practice, and maybe project you won't be selling, or project you just try to use by yourself. But this, the advantage, that's just this advantage. You can use it for beginner, is much cheaper, and for a light bag as well, not like traveling bag or heavy duty bag. And again, you can use small needle for this. We are going to make a video to talk about needle. You can use a small needle for this as well. But the disadvantage is that if you are making a big bag that you want to use for traveling, if you use this thread for it, there's a possibility that before you even leave the pack, the bag might rip. It will rip off because the thread is not stronger. So that's the disadvantage of this cotton thread. So on the polyester thread, actually the disadvantage this only have is splits quickly from the mouth. But as I said earlier, if you use lighter to burn it, or you use your scissors to cut it, is very good. So that's just the negative side of it. But the advantage is that it's very good for bag making, for heavy duty bag. And again, it beautifies your bag, because when you use it to sew, it will, from the outside you see how neat the thread and how slippery the thread is. It will be very neat and flat, and very good for bag making. So it has no much negative side other than it splits quickly. And this is one of the best as well. It's quite expensive compared to all the thread here. This is the Linon thread. It's much good for you as well, for bigger bag, or maybe heavy duty bag. And again, the needle you'll be using for this has to be big needle, and your bobbin as well. The side effect of this is it splits as well. As you can see, this one has started splitting, but not compared to the polyester, because this is the Linon. But the negative, also negative side of it is that if your bobbin is not a bigger one, you won't be able to fold this, or maybe to wheel it inside again. So what I do is that if I want to use this for decorative stitching, I use my polyester in the bobbin for the under meshing. Then this will be at the top. You see, if you use it to sew, you see how beautiful it is. So guys, I think we have come to the end of the video. As you can see, I hope this video have helped you out for your projects. Maybe you have been making bag, and maybe your clients have been complaining that they use the bag for only once and the bag has ripped. So I think you are making the mistake from your thread. That is one part of it. It's not that maybe it's the thread that is making the bag to rip, but that's one part of this. That one part of it you can attend to by watching this video. So now you know the choice you have to make for you to be able to do a great, neat and good products for your clients. So guys, make sure to like this video, leave a comment in the comment down section below on what you think on this video. Is it helpful to you, or the video is boring, or I talk too much? Please just let me know. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. When you subscribe, click the notification bell so that you get notified each and every time we upload a new video. Make sure to share this with your friend, and we shall see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.